I'm going to do some pain au chocolat and using different baton chocolat, the size and the percentage. Pain au chocolat, and usually the thickness of the pain au chocolat is like the standard is around 4 millimeter, and the size for the pain au chocolat usually is wide like the baton, usually is like a 3-inch, over 3-inch, by usually is by 6-inch long, and personally I do 7-inch long, so it's between 6 to 7-inch, and again it depends the size, the price you want to practice and all that, okay? Then for the baton chocolat is the different way to use it. This one is a 300 count, actually is wide like is a 3 inches wide, and for the size, some people do only one baton, and usually you placing the chocolate baton like that, and you just cutting this way straight like that, and then you roll it just like that, and it's only one baton. You don't press, you just roll it. You want to match the layers, and then you pour in a sheet pan, and that's it. Just like that. Some people do two batons, they just stick together. You place the way like that. You roll it, you don't press, just all the way, and then you see all together inside. Some people, like I do usually myself, place two batons, the way like that. So this way like that, up. So you start with the one baton, you roll it, and on the joint you place the other one over there, and you roll it like that. When you baked it, you will have like a one baton on the right side and one baton on the left side, and it's more appreciated to do the way. More and more I see actually on the feeder, some people put 3 baton chocolat, like the 300, which is actually for the chocolate lovers, and this is great, which is I place the baton like that, up, this way. You place the second one on the jointure, then you roll it all over. This one, the second one will be on the middle when the pain au chocolat cooked, and this one, this side, and then again. And when it's baked, you have all the chocolate all the way through to inside the pain au chocolat. The baton is a 165. Is a 40% chocolate. As you see, the bigger one is bigger than the 300 count. And some people, the reason they order this one because of the size, they use only one instead of 2. It's faster, quicker. Or some people is going to use 2 of them just to make sure for the chocolate lover and all that. So it's simple. The dough for the pain au chocolat, usually the thickness is 4 millimeter, and then is wide actually between 6 to 7 inches. and the baton is about around 3 inches. And I place the baton just this way, and it's like a little, you leave some spaces, and you just have to cut it on the middle, just like that. And then for only one, you just roll over the baton, no pressing, just we roll it. We don't want to crush or mash the dough, and that's it. And the baton is on the middle, like that. Here we go. Then some people go to place 2 batons. So basically you roll over the baton, you place the other one just on top like that, and you just roll it, and like that. And the dough goes right in the middle, because if the dough is on the edge, the dough will be like go the other side, it's going to fall off, and like that the pain chocolat is puffing really nicely. And you have a baton chocolat on each side, especially for the baking and tange flavor. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then here we go. Usually we don't put 3 because it's too much. Chocolate is kind of big for that. 2 is the maximum, and also I think I like the size of the baton because at least you have is loaded of chocolate, and also is there we go. People go to use only one. Some people go to use two baton chocolat, just stick together like that. And the beautiful thing with the pain chocolat, you don't need to measure. Actually, the baton does for you. And then you just place 2 this way, the dough, and then after you just cut that in the middle, this way. It's very important to cut the dough all the way through. We can't cut the dough just like that, otherwise you're going to break the layers. So just all the way through, just like that. Very clean cut is very important. And then you just roll it, you don't press, just like that. Here we go. And you have the chocolate on the middle. So I'm going to use the big Baton Chocolat. This one is a 44% actually chocolate. And those batons actually is great, especially for the mass production, as to do one by one. So basically, you place into it just like that, and just all the way like that. And what I do, so I'm gonna cut this way like that, and you just roll it, and you can actually use another one, and then you roll all the dough. Here we go. And then after that, the beauty of that, you can do like a mass production to do like the roll like that, place in a sheet pan, keep in a freezer or fridge, and you can continue the production. And then after you can, as soon everything's ready, you take all the roll, you have a different roll, you can have like a 5 roll, and then just start to cut the size you want. Usually what I do is like by every I'm gonna do a 3.5 inches, and here we go. You see, when you cut, you see the baton inside and the middle, and when it's baked, it's gonna be also all over the place, which is great. It's faster and it's the standard. Okay. Okay. Also, with the big large Baton chocolat, which is great also, is to make the mini pain au chocolat, especially for the brunch or like the afternoon tea in the morning. Some bakery, I see more and more, they sell the mini pain au chocolat, the mini croissant, and which is great for make the mini chocolat, because usually the standard pain au chocolat is too wide and you need to cut them, is time consuming. But with the big baton, you just place that to the dough, you roll it, and then you place another one. You place another one. If you want, for the chocolate lover, you can place even a third baton chocolat, just like that. And then, after you cut that, usually I will say like 2 inches for the mini pain au chocolat, just like that. Here we go. You see all the chocolate inside is all over the place, and then you place that into the freezer, and as you see, it's faster, quick, and this is consistent.